Welcome to the Play of Life application, a digital psychodrama. This video introduces you to the basic features of the Play of Life app. First, you have in front of you this screen that has on the corner the settings where you can change language from English to Spanish. By clicking on the screen, the window disappears. Let's go to the Go button. In this, you will find three possibilities. One, my here and now, that is a clean stage that is also called Show Me. It's a way of using the application without following any directions. For example, in the middle of a conversation with a client, we could pause and say, "Can you show me?" And opening the application, the person just show what the person is narrating. The This Is Me is a technique with directions. In these directions, the person shows the good, the bad, and the ugly, as we assign it, that is showing the best and not the best of ourselves, and help us to have an insight, help the client to have an insight into our life, in the way we respond to a situation from the best of me and also not the best of me, and help me to understand myself better and take some actions to be able to move towards the best of me. And also the possibility, low as seen, to upload any work already done. This is very important for the client to be able to review the session between sessions and also to warm up to the next session. And also from the therapist to be able to review a session the person had done before, and also very useful for supervision. Let's start with my here and now or the Show Me to start practicing the features of the application. This is a clean stage to visually reflect and simulate your life in relationship. So, let's go. On the screen you have two stages, stage A and stage B. The stage can move in different directions using the mouse. You have also the green button to add figures. By pressing on the screen, they disappeared, and also the orange button to see the stages side by side. And you close the stage. On the other side, it's called the hamburger, or the three lines, you can save the scene for future use, the main menu to have other features, and also the settings to change from Spanish to English, English to Spanish. Let's start. Let's think of a situation of two partners, a man and a woman, who they feel that they have been moving apart from each other because their work has been attracted them more than their relationship. So they want to do something about it. In this case, this could be an individual session or a couple session. And let's play with it. To add a figure, let's say that we start with a man, we press the button, and the figure will come in the middle of the stage. Moving the figure. As you can see, the figure has different arrows in the different parts of the body, and this is to move each part of this part of the body. And in the bottom, a cross that moves the person in different directions by placing the arrow in the middle of the feet, and also moves the person in 300 degrees around in every position. There is also a few avatars in the bottom for a quick positioning of the image. In that case, open the legs and the arms, sitting down and in a different position. We put the person back again, standing up. The person can also be standing up. Don't worry about the levitation in this case, because when you press the button, later on it will fall down on the floor, facing down, and then we put the person back again, standing up. This is how the person starts when you put any figure. In the middle, and in this position. So let's think of this man who says, I feel that my work is attracting a lot of my attention and I don't have much time to put into my relationship. So what I feel is in the corner. So the person moves the person in the corner, it turns around using the arrow in the bottom. And now to position the person how he feels is that I feel that my arms are moving, my attentiveness to my work, and I feel I can move the person from the back, pressing in the back, the person can move forward, see that? But also I can do it from the front. From the front, the person can move forward, and with the legs, it's better to work from the front. And in that case, if I move the arrow up, the leg goes forward, and the arrow down, then the leg moves backwards. So I feel that it will be like moving towards the outside of the relationship instead of moving inside. So this is what it moves the position where we like to place it. We press done. And also we can change other features of the figure. The 4 choices we have here is the color palette, that is changing the color of the skin and the hair and the clothes, the different position of the body. We can delete the figure, but also we can save specific positions for further use. Let's start pressing the palette. In the palette we can change the person, we can give the person some a beard and a mustache. We can also change the clothes, make it less formal, and a fancy jacket that is green. We can change the pants, yellow, and we can also put the shoes in a different color too. So we have here fancy colors of the person. But it's very importantly too that we can change the skin color from different colors of the skin to be able to the person to choose the color they like to use. Press done, and by moving the scroller on the mouse, we see the whole screen. And we have here one person, the man, facing to the other side of the stage. And who is here on the stage? So she said, well, it's my partner. I choose the woman, in that case, the woman, and move it to the corner, move the person around. And again, from the positions, if we choose to choose the legs, it's better to do it from the front. It's more responsive. The arrow up, move the person forward. In the tummy, the person's moving forward too, and the arms forward too. So it's like moving. Each one is moving to their own direction. I think this is too much facing forward, so I can put the body a little bit upwards. So in that case, I'm happy with that, with this situation. But I said, but the difference is that my partner is more looking to restore the relationship, I just realized, than myself. So we have this position, now we press the person again and we change the colors. We give the person a different haircut and shorts that are yellow, and the top we can also put red top, and the skin color as we chose before. And done. Scrolling the mouse again, we have a representation of how this couple feels with one another. And you can move from different directions to see the different angles. What will happen if we continue living like this? So it gives a visual representation, not just thinking in the mind, but visualizing in a three-dimensional way what is my narrative. We can also add here a situation and say, well, sometimes we even feel that there is a wall between us. We can put the wall in the middle, and we can increase the size of the wall as we feel that it is. We can move the wall, so I think he's putting the wall more closer to him or herself, so we can move this in different directions. We press done, and we have this is the stage A. But we don't like to live like this. Instead of narrating how I would like my relationship to be, I have the possibility to visualize it, to make it real. In that case, I press on the stage, and I have now a stage B that has replicated the whole scene. Now we can say, I don't like this life. So what would you like to see here? But firstly, he said, I don't want to have a wall between us. I press on the barrier and delete the barrier. How would you like, what do you envisage your relationship? Well, envision my relationship, press on the person again, in the position, and to make it simple, I press on the avatar that is standing up, and where I would like to be, I need to turn around, and I move the person to the middle. And what about her? Well, her is the same, pressing on the person, in the position, standing up, turning the position on the person and moving the person closer. In that case, we can look at this and move the person until we are satisfied with the position. In that case, I can say, I can see her stretching her arm towards me, press done, and also I feel that I can stretch my arm toward her. And this is a relationship that I really like to have. Because in this relationship, I feel we can create a space where we can have a child. We can press back again and press a child, and now we have a child on the stage. And say there is a space with the child. And we can move the child in front of them, in that sense, talking around. And also move the child in different situations, different positions, that they can see the child close to them. And press done, press on the child again, and we also can change his, cannot see here, as you can see, moving the stage is very easy to move it. And we have the child with different clothes. Change the skin, press done, and we have the new situation here that we can look at from different directions. I said, is this what you want? Yes, this is what I want. So the application gives the person the possibility to visually see what they are looking for. Now we can press the double scenario, and we can see the two lives that we have. You can reflect about that. How did I get into this? What are my role models? And here in the text, the person can add reflections about it. We close here, and this is time to save the stage. To save the stage, I press Save Scene, and you can create your own folder where to save it. In my case, I put it in Documents, and I put here Jane and Peter from barrier to love. I don't know. So in that case, I save it, and this scene has been saved in your computer. So in that case, we can see that looking again, we can have a picture of the two. By pressing Print Screen, you can also save these two pictures and save it in a way that you can reflect upon them regularly. We recommend that this picture of the ideal will be saved somewhere, and even to be able to look at it regularly, because this is the goal I have in this.